Hello, everyone. I hope you are chasing your dreams and making every day count. Before every appearance, I will recognize a business, a product, or a service, or a person. If you're interested in being in the spotlight, please reach out to me via email at unleashyourinnervoice@gmail.com. I will not hold you any longer. Today's guest is Miss Queen Sheba. I am beyond excited to converse with this amazing woman with multi-talents. She is a motivational speaker, a comedian, master spoken word artist, singer, poet, DJ, and the list goes on and on. She was born in Detroit, Michigan, now living in Atlanta, Georgia. Queen Sheba is the co-founder of Poetry versus Hip Hop, the production and organization, an international 4-country slam champion, 2-time National Poetry Slam champ, 3-time Regional Poetry Slam champ, and a WOWps finalist. Queen Sheba is also featured performer on season 2 Versus and Flow, brought to you by Alexis on TV One, and has been on Spoken, a featured poet on Lyric Cafe on BET 106 Park, The Apollo, and feature-length film Spit. She has 6 albums that were up for Grammy under spoken word category. She is a 2-time NAACP Image Award Nominee. Her works have appeared in numerous anthologies, magazines, including Vibe Online, and a focus of college students' papers. Queen Sheba has 2 books, From Foster Care to Fame, Short Stories and Poems, Too Long for 3 Minutes, and Run Ugly. A motivational book for runners, with a master's in poetry from Queen's University. Miss Queen Sheba tours internationally, has conducted performances and workshops at over 200 colleges and universities, domestic and abroad. Everyone, please welcome Miss Queen Sheba to the stage. Hello, how are you doing today?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me, author Nikki, and everybody that's on here and watching. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for coming and being a guest today. So can you tell us a little background on Poetry versus Hip Hop?
Absolutely. Poetry versus Hip Hop is almost 9 years old. Will be 9 years old in September. September 30th, I think it is. And we travel all over the country. Our home base is City Winery in Atlanta. We put on a Poetry versus Hip Hop show once a quarter. The next one is coming up this Sunday. So if you're close or near or want to drive down to Atlanta, please, if you're watching this podcast, please come over. Our 6:30 show is sold out, but our 9:30 show has seats available. So come down to our 9:30 show this Sunday. And yes, I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I don't care who's playing. So I know that there's at least 300 of you that don't care who's playing either. And plus we can always find out the results on our phone, like while we're watching. And Poetry versus Hip Hop is Valentine's Day weekend. So bring your friends, bring your boo, bring your lovers, bring your secret lovers, bring your your sneaky links, and come to the Poetry versus Hip Hop show. You get a live concert first, and then you get the battle between the poets and the MCs, and one team goes home with $1,000, and then second place goes home with $500. Plus, there's a bonus round that comes directly from a Cash App from the audience. And during CIAA weekend last year, we had somebody donate $8,000 for the bonus round. And so typically it's not that much, but that was just such a blessing. So that typically it's about $1,000 that we get from the audience for our bonus round. So it's really a lot of fun, and it's a high energy show. It's good for all of our adult ADD. I know I definitely have adult ADD. And so right now we are on a city winery tour. We'll be going to all 10 city wineries this year. And so we'll be at Atlanta, which is our home base, of course, on Sunday. And then Tuesday we'll be in Nashville, and that show is almost sold out. We're less than 100 tickets away from being sold out.
Wow.
Yeah. We're super excited. Awesome. If anybody wants to sponsor, I have a couple very loyal sponsors. Keisha Key, who is a real estate agent out of Atlanta. SVB, who is a private investor and sponsor in Raleigh, North Carolina, and then Oral Fixation, which is owned by the poet Dichotomy, the poet, and he is an investor and sponsor. And then my very good friend Denise Leslie, who owns Medical Sports Massage in Sandy Springs. So those are the 4 people that help to keep Poetry versus Hip Hop going. But we have commercials, we have amazing platform, and we post and promote every single day. So if you or a company that would like to promote on our commercials during our live shows or on our social media, then please hit us up, poetryversushiphop@gmail.com, and we'd love to throw you a commercial in there for you.
Awesome. That sounds very exciting. I'm not going to be in Atlanta until March. I wish I was in the area now. I would definitely attend.
What date are you going to be in Atlanta in March? We're throwing a show on March 9th for Women's History Month.
I'm going to be there from the 1st to the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We'll get you sometime.
So how did you begin your journey as a master spoken word artist?
Oh, well, thanks to Bank of America, they fired me. Thank you so much, Bank of America. I appreciate it. They fired me in 2001, and I was working in the recovery collections department for credit cards, which was so exciting. Psych. And I learned a lot, though. I learned a lot about credit and a lot that I can pass on to our people of color who struggle with credit and debt. So it was a good experience. I was there for 5 years, and then I was fired from Bank of America for whatever. And then I started to go on the road as a poet and spoken word artist, and I had a lot of people that, helped me along my way. And then I would enter poetry slams and contests, and I would get in my car and drive up and down the East Coast and just go to open mic after open mic. And then people would ask me to be in their shows, and I would come be in their shows. And it just kind of went from there. And I've always wanted to learn how to DJ. And I had an ex who was a DJ, but I didn't learn to DJ because she was a DJ. I actually wanted to learn way before her, and it just so happened to work out that she taught me how to DJ. She gave me some pointers and tips and taught me how to DJ. She started me off, and then I had several other DJs along the way to give me more pointers and more private lessons, and just, really help me out in the game. So now I DJ quite a few birthday parties and events and clubs, and, in between being a performance poet. So I really love that.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Hit me up on IG, The Queen Sheba. And if you need me to DJ or come feature at your event, I'm down.
Awesome. You have a lot of talents, and you're putting them all to use.
I mean, artists got to make money the way we got to make money any way that we can. So yeah, for sure.
Thanks. Awesome. So how does it feel to be Grammy nominated? I know that must have been very exciting.
Oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. It was incredible. I was out there for a week. It was very expensive. So I want to tell everybody that's a poet that's interested in being a Grammy nominated poet or having your album considered for a poetry nomination, that is a very expensive week there, and there's no way around it. You know, hotels, Airbnbs, flights, food for the week, and then going to all the events. And then it is no joke that people really do change outfits in between events. And even I had a PR, I had a PR manager that was like, if you wear pants all day, you have to at least bring like 4 shirts, because you're going to go to one event and then you need to change your shirt and go to another event and change your shirt and go to another event. And it was really insane, but I really loved it. It's fun for me. I like the limelight. I like, being around other like-minded people, and it was super exciting. And it's super exciting that this is the second year that poetry and spoken word have our own category. So it was especially an honor to be nominated, and I'll be Grammy nominated forever. I even got a medal to show for it, so it's super dope.
I didn't even know that they had that category in the Grammys until I met you. And I said, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I did not know that. So did you come home with the Grammy?
I did not come home with the Grammy, but that's okay. We're going to try it again next year and the year after and the year after and the year after.
That's all you can do.
Congratulations and shout out to Jay Ivy, who won 2 years in a row. So, I mean, hey.
Were there run-up as well both years that you went?
No. So what happens with the Grammy? That's an excellent question, actually. So with the Grammys, what happens is there's a winner and everybody else. So there's no runner-up, there's no second, third prize. You don't know your ranking. You don't know if you were going to come in second or third. It's whoever wins, period. That's it. So there's an outside company, a third party, that actually tabulates the votes. And then they give them to, the Recording Academy. They give them to the host. It's sealed in the envelope until the host opens it, period. So the only people who know who's going to win are the people from the outside agency. And of course, whoever put it in the envelope. I mean, I know they just got to sign an NDA. They cannot leak it. They can't tell anybody. They can't. It's, you can get disqualified and also kicked out of the Recording Academy for leaking that information at all whatsoever. It's kept very private and very secret until the host, whoever that is, opens it up on stage.
Wow, that seems very, very harsh, like you and then everybody else. So if you get that title,
it's big. Really nice. It's a great accomplishment. And it's something, that if you are in it for the long term, for the long haul, then it's something that you do want to strive for, and then work really hard and put out amazing music and amazing poems and collaborate with some amazing artists.
Wow. Well, I know that you're a very, very busy lady, and I would like to thank you so much for the time that you have given me today. I really, really appreciate it. I'm beyond grateful that you chose to come on my podcast.
I love all those baby pictures in the background. Who are they?
Thank you. That's my family wall. I actually been working on that wall for like 4 years, and
that's amazing.
Pictures all around my wall of everybody in my family, basically, and it's just my inspiration.
Your wall is way more interesting behind you than mine. This is a piece of plain art that I got from Home Goods. But that's awesome. That's really inspiring. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. And anytime that you're around Poetry vs. Hip Hop, or you see our dates, then please hit me up and I'll be happy to gift you 2 tickets to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. That would be awesome.
Very welcome.
All right. I would like to thank you once again for being a guest on Breaking the Silence podcast and supporting my dream. It was a pleasure conversing with you. I wish you nothing but success on your journey to the top, because I know you're going there. As Winston Churchill said, it is best. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm.
Come on, Winston. I love that. Thank you so much. And I love your Steve Harvey quote in the beginning. That is
thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You have a great night.
You as well. Until next time, remember to love and support one another, and let's break the silence together.